and say it's bad enough having one freeloading child, but multiply that times 3, and there's going to be some serious trouble. Now, there's 13, count them, 13 people living under one roof. Wow. Take a look.
Welcome to our home, Dr. Phil. We have a house full of moochers. We have 3 grown-up kids, and we just can't seem to get rid of them. They just mooch off of us for everything.
Cook me my food.
Jay, Tabitha, and Star are selfish, immature, and lacking life skills.
I brought a loaf of bread in.
We have 4 small children, but when our adult children decide they need help, they feel free to come home, taking away from our ability to support ourselves.
I'm at my wit's end. Come back here. We have 13 people living in a small trailer, and that is financially stressful for me and my husband.
Our parents enjoy having us around.
They've been piled their stuff on the lawn.
This is not the first time I've had to rely on my parents for help. I've never paid rent or contributed paying the bills.
My 30-year-old son, Che, has lived with us off and on for about a year now. He will come in during the day, eat as much as he can, and never offers to buy groceries.
I absolutely go through the refrigerator at my parents' house. There's a lot of good things in there.
Shade was sleeping on our couch. He was sleeping in our children's bedroom. Because there wasn't enough room in the house, he pitched a tent in the backyard and slept outside.
Che has never paid for his room or board, even when he was making very good money.
I cling to my parents, but I don't think of myself as a moocher. Clinging is not the same thing as mooching.
Yeah, I'm tired of being a moocher.
We're on it.
When my 24-year-old daughter Tabitha moved back home with her husband and 2 kids, I said, oh boy, we're already crowded, but they have to have a place to live.
Do you want to help me clean up the restrooms?
My chores to look pretty.
A lot of times when I ask Tabitha to help clean around the house, she'll flat out say no.
I don't even know if everyone knows that the chore list is on.
I knew it was on the fridge, I just never read it.
I complain because there are a lot of other people that live in this house and no one else is doing anything.
Tabitha will only agree to watch the children if we pay her or make it worth her while in some other way.
I feel that they should pay me to babysit the little kids sometimes.
We're paying for their heat, their electric, their showers, their laundry. It's amazing to me that she just doesn't pitch in.
Why do I have you again? At least I'm not the one sitting around playing video games all day like my older brother.
My daughter, Star, has also moved back with us recently. This time, she brought her new husband, Gus, with her.
I really don't think that right now I'm pushing off my parents. I expect my parents to help us out because I know that they love us.
I told Star no cats allowed, but they ended up here as well. It feels weird having people sleep in my living room and not pitching in
I do chores when I want to.
and trying to maintain the cleanliness of the house.
When's the last time you vacuumed?
If I'm expected to do too many chores, I get very depressed and I'll just sit there. I would say that I'm a spoiled brat.
Our landlord came to us and started the eviction process. So we are struggling because of them.
Dr. Phil, this is totally out of control. How can we get our mooching kids out of our house once and for all without feeling guilty?
Okay, now, I've got some questions for you guys, but now, this is Cher and Byron, you're the parents, and I'm going to get to you guys in a minute, in a really big way. Okay? But what's up with you guys? You said that you think they owe it to you to take care of you?
Well, I think as parents, they can't really not take care of us if we need it.
Really? Now, you're 21, 24, and 30, and you're all intermittently living with, living on, eating from, dealing with your parents. What do you think about it?
I disagree. Like, it's not that we're just eating their food. I help pay for food there. And I do babysit for them without always being paid for it. You know, they never take care of my kids either, so whatever.
Okay, where do you live?
At their house. It's not like you're making it out to me.
Well, straighten it out, because I want to know. Because what we want to do is deal with what's really going on. So how are they making it out to be wrong? Any of y'all?
It's not really being made out to be wrong at all. I mean, some of the stuff that was said in there is probably a little bit hurtful. I mean, a lot of it's true. I mean, we have come back, all of those kids. Most of us kids have come back at one point or another and have lived with our parents.
Okay, you have 13 people living in or around one very small dwelling to the point that you're getting evicted, right? They've come to you and said what, Byron? What have they said?
Basically said that we had 3 days to get them out.
But do y'all think you should live somewhere else?
Yeah, I totally want to be somewhere else.
I don't
Okay.
think any of us want to live at home.
You don't want to live at home.
No.
But yet you do.
I've lived at that house for 2.5 weeks.
Okay, which is your third time to move back in
Right,
since
the
you were
biggest-
18.
Right, the biggest problem is we keep coming back. We have trouble staying on our feet. Like, we don't want to be there, but we don't know how to stay on our feet.
Tabitha, you can straighten us out on this because you think this is mischaracterized by what your parents are saying. You don't want to be there, but yet you believe that they owe it to you to provide you food and housing, I assume, at least until you're 30.
Well,
I mean, based on results.
they gave us guidelines. They said, you know, that we had to have jobs and we had to help around the house and stuff.
They gave you guidelines like no pets.
Well, my dad said I couldn't have pets, but my mom said I could. And so,
Okay, so the plot thickens. Now, but since you're there, do you consider yourself a guest in their home?
no, I'm not a guest. I'm part of the family.
So do you help out?
I haven't lately. I
Because
did in the beginning.
because what you've said, and this is a direct quote from you, that you get depressed when you have to do chores.
I get very depressed if I have to do chores.
I mean, come on. Does that really work?
What?
You say it depresses me to have to do this,
No,
and so
I
they
don't
don't do it?
say that to them.
You
I
said
don't-
it to us.
Yeah, well, because you guys asked how I felt when I needed to do chores, and I go, I get depressed.
You also said if I cry, I can get anything.
Yeah, when I was a kid, if I cried, I could get anything I wanted. And now I'm an adult, and I cry, and I get anything.
Okay, yeah, this is way out of context. Byron and Cher say they'll do whatever I want them to do to get their 3 kids out of the house. Now, we're going to see if they'll keep their word when we come back.